Hello everybody, how you guys doing? So I decided to make a Blu-ray update because I haven't done one in 2 years, guys. So it's been a long time since my last Blu-ray update. Uh, well, since it is almost New Year's, and New Year's Eve is like I think like a couple days a couple days away, probably. I think like 3 days away. So I figured why not do another Blu-ray update? I think it's a perfect time to do one because I haven't done one in a really long time. So I guess let's get into the first Blu-ray, shall we? So the first one, before I get into my first Blu-ray that I picked up, I want to say a few things. This is probably going to be like a Blu-ray slash game or Christmas haul or whatever. So this is gonna like have like I think two things that I bought for Christmas. That I got with a gift card, which I will get into that more in depth. But first, let's focus on the first Blu-ray that I got here, and that is Hacksaw Ridge. I got this, I believe it was 2 months ago, and I had it for a long time. I just never showed it off or nothing like that. But yeah, I love Hacksaw Ridge. It's my favorite war film now, because I really didn't think any other war film could top Saving Private Ryan, but this one clearly did. It's incredible. I think Mel Gibson did a great job directing this movie, and yeah, I have a video planned. I have something very special planned for this movie in particular, so I have a really special video for it that I want to, talk more about when I make that video. So yeah, there's a special video for this coming up when I have time to. So yeah, I want to save that for that video. So let's move on. But yeah, Hacksaw Ridge, incredible film. I love it. Let's move on. And so the next Blu-ray that I have here is Tenebra. I did a whole video on this. If you guys want to check that out, it's on my channel still. And I thought that this was a pretty decent horror slasher kind of, yeah, from the 80s. It's a little bit cheesy. It gets a little bit, uh, you know, like there are some effects in here that I think are a little bit too fake, but for the most part, it does look pretty good for the time. So, yeah, I did enjoy Tenebra for what it was. But moving on. And okay, so this one I did get with a gift card, and that is Disney's A Christmas Carol. This is their interpretation of A Christmas Carol. There's been many interpretations of the Christmas Carol. You guys all know that by now. And this is Disney's interpretation of that, and it's also directed by Robert Zemeckis, and he's known for doing a lot of great movies like the Back to the Future movies and all that. And yeah, I did see a few I know bits and pieces of this movie. I did see like bits and pieces of this movie on. I think it was. Yeah, it might have been on TV. I think it was on ABC Family, and it was during Christmas time on ABC Family. But now it's now called Freeform now. Yeah, but at the time it was called ABC Family. But I remember watching this movie on there, and I enjoyed. From what I saw of it, I remember I fell asleep on it while I was watching it, and I did like it for what it was. But I just did. I've never finished watching the movie itself, but uh, but very soon I will actually pop this Blu-ray in and watch it, the full movie finally. But yeah, I got this for like $10 with a Target gift card that I received from work, and it was pretty much a way of telling all of us Merry Christmas and all that. So it was a cool thing. It was a really nice thing for them to do. Um, yeah, and I really enjoyed picking this up and buying it. And yeah, now I have it in my Blu-ray collection. So let's move on. Yeah, but there, yeah, Disney's A Christmas Carol. Okay, next Blu-ray I have here is The Devil's Candy. Did a whole video on this already. You guys already know that. I did a Masterpiece segment. It was on one of my Masterpiece segment movies. So it's on the channel still. Yeah, I love it. It's probably the best movie I've seen this year, besides Logan. And I'm probably not even going to do a best of list or worst list because I didn't see too much this year. So that's why you're not going to see a best and worst list of 2017 this year, guys. So unfortunately, that's going to be how the way it is. So, but I'm just going to let you guys know right now. that The Devil's Candy is my favorite movie of 2017, even though it technically came out in 2015, but it got released in the U.S. in 2017. So I'm going to count it as a 2017 film. But yeah, this is my favorite movie of this year, and I would say that Logan is my second favorite of this year as well. So yeah, I did a whole video on The Devil's Candy. You guys can check that out. I've said that like twice or three times, I think now. So let's move on. Okay, so the next one I have, the next Blu-ray that I picked up is American Psycho, uncut edition or uncut version. Now, from what I hear, I heard that the transfer for this Blu-ray in particular is not that good. But I haven't seen, but I don't know for sure if that's true or not. But this is probably a different cover of that same Blu-ray. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. But yeah, I did pick it up for pretty cheap. It was like $7, I think. And yeah, I love this movie. It's one of my favorite like dark comedy thrillers. I did like it a lot. I think it's one of my favorite movies of all time. But yeah, let's move on. Yeah, you gotta love Christian Bale as Patrick Bateman. I think everyone knows that iconic scene. So yeah, yeah, it's one of my favorite movies ever. I love it. All right, moving on. Okay, so I did pick up a few games here, so I will show you guys these real quick. The Evil Within. I finally bought The Evil Within just recently. I still have yet to play The Evil Within 2, but I will get around to it. And I heard the second one is really good too. Uh, I played a lot of this game recently, and I'm having a blast playing this game. It's a lot of fun, and it's a really terrifying game too. I mean, I still haven't beaten it yet, but I've gotten pretty far in it, and oh man, it's creepy. It's creepy as heck. It's a ton of good fun, great scares, great intensity, great suspense as well. Yeah, I think it's one of the best survival horror games of this generation by far. So yeah, I absolutely love it. It's amazing so far. What I played of it. But yeah, I'm having a blast playing this game, and I wanted to buy it with the slipcover, and that's what I got it. See, as you can see, this is the lenticular slip, but it has a very nice lenticular slipcover as well. And I wasn't going to buy it without it, so I figured, yeah, why not? I got it from from seller off of Amazon, and I wanted to make sure that it was this particular edition that when it first came out. So yeah, I got that, and I also picked up Driveclub as well. And I'm having a blast playing this game as well. I love cars and I love driving and I love racing games just in general. Doesn't matter if it's cars or jet skis or ATVs or motorcycles or whatever. I just love racing all around. So I just had to pick this up, and I've gotten pretty far in it as far as the career mode. I've gotten pretty far. Same thing goes for World Rally Championship 7, the official game. I got that pretty recently too as well, and I'm having a blast playing this game as well. I love my racers. You guys all know that. And let's move